Campsite.
Alright, so we're here. Dan and I are the first two people. And I'm here. Dan's right here. For now, he's actually here. That's the Capitol. And we pan around up to the Supreme Court building. And we'll continue the rotation around. I don't know if you can see over my hat. A lot of people walking by, running by. People stopping, parking their cars in the middle of the street, running up to take pictures, cops coming by to tell them to move their cars, things like that. That's all. We're here reading briefs, being a little cold, but it's all good. It's an adventure. So, that's all for now.
May I ask, just out of curiosity, why you stopped to get away with her? Did I not see something that happened?
Most of the This is your MySpace page? Yeah.
So we just talked to the store owner of this sports shop. He wants the ban overturned, so we'll see.
You had a lot of college kids here that could be out in a bar having a good time on St. Paddy's Day, and yet they're here, and you know, they want to be part of history, and I think that's a wonderful thing. So much for kids not caring.
Yeah, there you go. They're proving it. Thank you.
Thank you.
State Supreme Courts did recognize in the antebellum period that the Second Amendment was a limitation on state laws.
Oh, who cares what the state Supreme Court say?
Well, it's a pretty
They certainly don't care.
It's a pretty good indication that if the Second Amendment was not a protection of an individual right, then no one seems to have told a lot of the judges that were actually sitting on courts in that time.
Well, you know, judges have all kinds of crazy, state judges especially, have all kinds of crazy ideas of what the Constitution means. It doesn't mean that they're correct.
It doesn't mean that they're correct, but there isn't any decisions of that period that come to the opposite position.
Actually, I disagree.
Name one.
Again, I can't give you case names. I don't have any of the information.
See, the one that's usually cited by people on your side is I Met, which is a Tennessee Supreme Court decision from 1840.
But I don't pay attention to state Supreme Court cases. I think that they're close to meaningless on this issue.
Except,
well, there's Supreme Court precedent that says that, you know, this is not a limitation on the states.
Yeah, but you know, these are quite recent. Whereas the closer you get to the time the Bill of Rights was actually adopted, and the commentaries by people like Joseph Story, you know, they recognize it as an individual right.
That older state Supreme Courts mean more than more recent United States Supreme Court cases?
I would say
that's an interesting view of federalism.
I would say that when you're trying to figure out what the original intent was when the framers signed wrote the Constitution, the closer you get to the time that they did it, and the more documents you can find that establish what they intended and meant.
You mean like the text of the Constitution itself?
Well, the text, but in many cases the text is not immediately clear. The fact that we're arguing about the meaning of the Second Amendment. The fact is, you look at a lot of the.
Yeah, the text doesn't really mean anything. You gotta look deeper.
Well, to understand,
when you're talking about this, you do.
To resolve ambiguities, you certainly do.
The text is unclear.
Which it is.
The fact that you are taking one perspective on this and that I'm taking another shows that in fact it is ambiguous.
Well, no, because anybody can take any position. I mean, that doesn't mean that it's rational or reasonable.
However,
I'm not accusing you of being irrational or unreasonable.
My position, however, was taken by.
That particular argument doesn't really hold.
My position, however, was one that was articulated by Justice Story.
Which one anti-gun rights were like her? Yeah. Which one anti-gun rights were like yours?
Nice talking to you. What?
Should see how many people There's like 14 people before I could put them down.
And Idaho's just this nice land.
You're not that. You just said happy big.
Yeah, I go there every now and then.
People be able to come together armed to stop bad things from happening in order to
ensure security. Therefore, the right of the people to keep their arms shall not be infringed. That's what they were really saying.
Interesting. I met a lawyer